I've got some explaining to do, haven't I? This t-shirt I got from the motor show. I was going to say that I got this from. I'm really sorry that I forgot to mention it. Alright, I'm only joking. That actually wasn't the actual explanation. It's the explanation of why I got these. You know what these are? These are Beats by Dre Studio Wireless. And as I said, I've had these for about a week, and now I think is the time to tell you why I picked these up over any other pair of headphones. So, picture the story. I was in the market for a new pair of headphones, as you can imagine, and I was having a look around. I was just trying all sorts of pairs, and at the time I still had an iPod and an Android device, the Android device being my phone and that. But since I made the move to upgrade to this, the iPhone 6s Plus, this very soon became my primary source for playing music on the go. So I thought, while a wired pair of headphones is still going to be good for a while, I thought about getting a pair of wireless headphones. So again, I had to do a whole lot of other testing to do that, and I went around and tested so many different headphones, and basically I'll tell you what ones I actually tested and what conclusion I came to with them. So the first ones I actually tried were the Sennheiser Momentum 2.0s. They looked nice, they sounded great, they were built like a tank, but unfortunately I couldn't wear them for more than 5 minutes on my head because the ear cups were really small, and my ears, as you can see, they're quite large ears actually, and I actually found that one half was actually pressing against this half of the ears, against here, like this, but not so much as it, not as in just a light press so you know they're there. It was more like a vice-like grip pressing against my ear. It's like, no, get these off, get these off, get these off. So after 5 minutes I was like, no, I couldn't use these on the go, and so I had to unfortunately not get those. Another pair of headphones I tried was the Sony Hear-Ons, I think. You know those, the ones with the high-res audio, and they're mainly made for the high-res audio players from Sony. Again, they sounded great. I thought they looked pretty nice, actually. Wasn't too sure about the build quality though, because I have had some past experience with Sony headphones and they've broken on me after 6 months of using them. So I think because I had that mindset, I had to avoid those ones as well, which was again a bit of a shame. What else did I try? I'm trying to remember what else I tried. Oh yeah, I looked, and I mean looked, into the B&O Play H7s, I think that's what they're called, the H7s, and I'll admit I didn't even bother trying them. I really didn't bother, and there was one reason why I couldn't do it. I just couldn't try them. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure they sound nice, I'm sure they look very nice as well. In fact, they do look nice. They look like really nice high-end headphones. But that control scheme, I'm so sorry Bang & Olufsen, but that control scheme, I don't know how I'm going to describe this. You walk along and you change track the way you do, because it uses a touch, almost like a touch sensitive system on the right ear cup, and you swipe to change track, swipe back to go back a track, and tap it slightly to pause or play, or I think you do that to change the volume. And how much did I realise you would look like such a flash Burke when you were walking along and you want to do any of those actions. Just walking along, oh, hi, yeah, I'm just going to change the track on my Bang & Olufsen H7s. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, these headphones are excellent. No, you look like a flash twat, fuck off. So, unfortunately, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to all those flashbacks. Oh dear, bad confession there. Oh dear, could take that out. Edit. And then I tried the Beats. I went into the Apple Store. I asked to try them because I heard things about them. I just wanted to see if they are any good, because I've heard they've improved and all that sort of jazz. I put them on my head, and the first thing that I noticed was how comfortable these were. Like, the most comfortable headphones I've ever put on my head. I connected them up to my phone via Bluetooth, and then I hit play on a playlist that I made, which contained, in fact I can't remember how many songs it contains actually. I think it contains at least 7 different tracks, I think. And I played each one for about a minute or so, just so I can get a good grasp on what they're like. And I was just in stunned silence throughout the whole thing because... Oh, I'll take these off. I was in stunned silence throughout the whole thing because of actually how good they sounded. Because you know Beats, back in 2009 when they first launched, they were more about the look and the celebrity endorsement rather than sound quality, build quality, and in fact anything else about them. Anything else about any headphones, to be honest with you. But trying these ones, not these ones in particular, but I tried a pair of wireless ones. I was just stunned. I just didn't believe that these were Beats that I was listening to. I thought I was listening to, not gonna lie, a high-end pair of headphones. They actually sounded really good. And as I said, they were the most comfortable in my head. Build quality wise, I would say these are sufficient. Not over the top, robust, built like a tank sort of thing like the Sennheisers, but I would say these are sufficiently built. They do look like they are going to hold together better than the previous model. But yeah. That's what hit me the most. When I finished playing, I was chatting to the staff that were there of how surprised I was. These were the most surprising headphones I've ever put on my head. And I went away, I had to do other things at the time as well. I had to get a suit and some other bits. And I kept thinking, Beats shouldn't sound like that. They shouldn't sound like they did. I'm genuinely impressed by them. I was genuinely surprised by them. So much so, I obviously bought the pair. And even though it was vague, that's how I came by the pair of Beats by Dre Studio Wireless. I like them. Believe it or not, I like them, which is really surprising. One other thing I want to mention as well is when I did the unboxing of the Beats by Dre, I was actually having a look through it, and even though I don't get many views on these videos, to be honest with you, I got a comment on it, and it actually said, "Please stay consistent with the uploads. I thoroughly enjoy your videos and your personality." And receiving a comment like that, honestly, is really meaningful. So yeah, that actually got me thinking about YouTube a bit more. So what I'm going to do over this bank holiday weekend, I'm going to try and come up with some kind of schedule, or maybe even over the course of next week. I'm going to try and think of some kind of upload schedule where I'm going to stay as consistent as I possibly can with videos. I'm thinking probably of doing maybe 2 videos a week or something like that, because I have to work around having a 9-to-5 job and that. It's going to be a little bit tough, but I'm going to try and work something out. What I'm going to try and do, maybe one video could be just me talking about a subject that's a little bit more meaningful, or not meaningful, but just something that interests me or anything along those lines. And as for the second video, I actually don't know. It could be something more on the lines of gaming, maybe like a gameplay video, or me talking about a game, or anything like that really. So once I've actually got everything fixed and everything in place, I will then start the actual schedule off, where I've got to work out when to record, when to edit, when to upload, and once I've got that set in stone, I'll crack on with it. I promise you, I will actually do that. So I think that's all I really need to say. So in summary, Beats by Dre surprised me. I'm going to try and stay consistent with YouTube. Are we cool? We cool. I suppose normal service will resume very shortly. So until then, see you around. Bye.